What's going on, guys? Going to do a little dry fire this morning, brought to you by Ridiculous Pants and Attire. You don't need to wear your duty pants or your full rig or whatever, fucking a belt with belt loops in order to dry fire, right? This is just sweatpants with an inner and outer belt with a leg strap. Holds it on there just fine, right? You don't have to, again, make excuses to yourself. Well, I don't want to dry fire because I don't want to put on all this crap. It's took 3 seconds to put on, right? So I'm going to do the page 1 of Dale Anderson's Refinement Repetition book, which is just a singles draw, 5 yards down range, I believe. I don't have the book next to me. On a USPSA style target, looking for the A zone. You set yourself a par time that you can meet consistently, and then you start chipping away at that. So first one I'm going to do, I have a par time at 110, so I have to draw from an ALS duty rig, level 2, get sights on target, or sight because I'm running a dead, red dot, get it on target, see the sight, and get my finger on the trigger. That's it. I don't have to press the trigger. I'm going to do anything else besides seeing a acceptable sight picture on target and getting my finger on the trigger. So part time's going to start at 110. Then I'll start chipping away at that and see where my failure point is. So let's give it a try. And yes, I know, these are ridiculous pants. These little cuff things in the bottom, I don't know why that's fashionable. They're fucking weird. But they are comfortable. Alright, stand by. Okay. Meeting the part time. I hate the whole snatching crap when guys are doing this in USPSA. I get it. It's like competition. They don't need to follow through and all that, but it takes no time at all to just settle on a sight or drop it or whatever versus this whole speed reholster nonsense. I can't do it, guys. All right, at least just hold it on target for a split second, get a breath out there to enforce good habits. All right, so 110. Right now, pretty easy getting my A-zone looks. Right. As I say that, bad holster draw. All right, didn't get the retention device out of the way. Okay. All right, so I'm hitting that pretty consistently, so now I'm going to drop it down. These aren't the fastest timers to switch, in my opinion, but it's not too bad. So now I have it at 110. We're going to bring this down to 1 flat on there. You can see it. And go from there. See if I can hit that. Start chipping away. My normal like 1-shot draw time with this rig on demand, so I don't do the whole it's my fastest time versus slowest time. I like the Bill Blowers approach of what you can do consistently. And I think my par time, when I have it written down, it's like between 108 to 110, like on demand performance wise. So I want to keep pushing this to where my norm, where I can hit like 10 reps in a row, is like at 1 second or sub 1 second. That's the goal, right? With the duty rig on, not open rig, whatever. So I like that mindset of doing it on a longer string. So kind of like Donovan's running his stuff back to back versus just doing it once. Bill Blowers they're doing it 10 times in a row and taking the average of that. I actually do it 12. You take the fastest time you throw it out and the slowest time you throw it out. That's your average in between. So I'd like to get that toward the average, right? The on-demand performance is the 1 to sub 1. But right now it's around 110. So we'll keep pushing it. So right now this is set for 1 second flat. Same thing, hands relaxed. You can switch it up and do hands ready, whatever, later on. Just doing what the book says. Okay. I know the time on the camera might be a little off on this one, but I am hitting that just at the time right now, so that was just under. Definitely a little closer than the last one. Okay, one more. Okay, I'm hitting that just before the par. Now I'm going to drop it down to like 0.9, see if I either hit failure or if I can push on from there. Come on. Still getting used to this timer. I'm used to the, whatever they are, the Pocket Pro, it's the blue one. This thing's not as intuitive. Or I'm just dumb. That's probably it. All right, so now we're going to go to 0.9, somewhere in there, and go from there. Okay, that was right at the part time. And again, all I'm doing is getting my sight on target, finger on the trigger. Little flash there. Stream light. Okay. Basically, right as that bar is going, my sight is getting picked up, so it's at the breaking point right now. If I went to like 0.8, I'd probably be failing at this point. Go, consistent. Getting a little hitch. Gotta go. And one more for good measure. Well, one without the light activation. Okay. I can go in 0.5s, but I'll just do 0.10 because a lot of people don't have the ability to drop it like that. Drop it like that. Sounds like a fucking song. Let's see. All right, so now we're at 0.8. This will probably be my failure point, but let's see where we're at. Getting the sight either as it's going, the first B of the beep, or right slightly before. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it's right there. All right, so I'm getting either right at the par time or just a fraction after it. So that'd be kind of like my breaking point for right now. So I'll keep working on that. I'll probably back it off to like 0.9, get some more ups of that, and then eventually have my starting time, instead of it being 110, break it down to 105, one flat, and that's my new standard, right? So chipping away, chipping away, chipping away as you go. So not the most, I guess, entertaining thing to watch, but something you can work on. It's like, what, this is an 8-minute video, whatever it is, 9-minute video. You can do this obviously fast without talking to a camera and talking about stupid pants, but something you can do, right? Check out Dale Anderson's Refinement and Repetitions book, his dry fire book. It's on Amazon for like $25, something like that. At least it gives you kind of a workout plan to look at. So get out there, get training.